flipping the script, flip the script radio. We got C Reality as usual. Gonna kill it tonight.
Everybody knows this voice. Along with Richard Smith, we have the legendary producer K-Def. Any real heads out there know who that is. And we also have my man Juxtapose MC, who's been grinding super hard, working with a lot of legendary people. And my man Pace One, Outsiders fame.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's definitely going to be an interesting, information-packed evening and a musical evening.
And you know the vibe we got at Flip the Script Radio. We're going to be bugging out. Log into the chat room, check us out.
I think the way we interact here is very appealing to some people.
I think so.
Don't you think so?
I do. You know, I think we're getting a lot of support.
Yeah.
Within and without.
I think there's some very intelligent, articulate people that are involved with this show. We keep it, you know. So, you know, I think that appeals to give it about an hour.
Yes, we do exercise our vernacular.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and the way we talk too.
Yeah.
Tales from the
Script.
in my heart, y'all.
You're tuned in to Flip the Script, cause fuck all that other shit. Real G the Knowbody. You're listening to Greystone, Mateo, Dave Rock, and the one and only DJ C Reality. Get your bars up, cause I don't like them. Motherfuckers.
Uh-oh. DJ C Reality on the baby grand piano.
Don't go changing. Try to please me.
Wow. That's pretty smooth, see?
Hey, you know, similar melody there.
Yeah. Billy Joel.
Matt just had a cigarette. He's a liar.
You're an asshole.
Pause.
Hey, it's no secret I cheat here and there, but from what I was smoking to what I'm smoking now, leave me the fuck alone. How about that?
Well, you know, you like to get up there every day on the old internets and tell everybody how you don't smoke.
Yeah, and I've been very, very candid, and I say when I cheat.
Matt, you're a liar, Matt.
Fuck you, see reality.
You're a liar. You're smoking a cigarette as we speak.
My mother's in the chat room, so they're lying, Mom.
Mom, I hate to tell you this about your son.
Stop that.
Your t-shirt sucks.
Pause. That t-shirt is actually insane. Let me see. Hold on. Let me read it to the people. Hold up.
Shout out to my man. Before you even do that, I got
mixing, scratching, cutting, transforming, and juggling. Now shout him out.
Shout out to DJ Priority. This was his creation.
Dope.
Dedicated to the DJs. You see the back of it with all the DJ names on it?
Pause.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
Nah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it had to be
That's
done.
dope.
That's dope. Round of applause for that shirt.
Yo.
So you know how to juggle?
Wrong one.
Stretch loves it.
Hey, does it?
He loves it.
Can you transform into a nice guy?
Try to hook me up, guys. I gotta, you know, I need some gas money to get home.
Throw meat at him while he's DJing so that he can eat.
Throw meat at him.
Whatever he catches in his mouth, he can keep. Pause.
Matt the meat tosser.
See, hey, Phil G, I know you can't make it, but I didn't want to mention you because for some reason, man, I thought you would pull it off. I thought we'd see you walking down that driveway, but
oh, man.
all right, well, you know,
I thought
I still got faith in you, though. I think you're gonna be there.
I thought he was gonna UPS himself.
Yeah. Phil G looks like he
what.
would travel great distances for food.
I'll tell you, if he UPS'd himself, he get free shipping because once they put him on the scale.
Jesus Christ.
El Gringo Flaco.
Phil G showed up in a paper document.
El Flaco
Folder.
Gringo.
Holy shit.
El Gringo más flaco.
El Gringo más Flaco.
Yo, Phil, man, we love you, bro. Pause. Yo, and that honestly, bro, Phil, I gotta shout you out for real. That video you did of the man with the golden voice.
Awesome.
Wait, we gotta shout that out.
Classic. Like
people gotta look that up so he can get some views.
I was watching it at work and cracking up to the point of tears, and my coworkers were like, "What's so funny?" And I guess it was funnier to me than them because I know C, but that shit was incredible.
Round of applause.
Round of applause for Phil G to Knowbody.
Yo, Phil G. you got some skills on the editing tip, man, and your ideas is crazy, man. Crazy.
Phil said he needs to get to the kitchen room so we can feed him.
That dude, that dude that kept popping up, he kept making them pop up. I don't know what character that was, but that shit was funny as hell.
Okay.
See, we had Flip the Script. We embrace our audience.
Oh, wait a second. We have not to cut you off, but we got one of our guests is outside. Can somebody?
Nah.
Yeah.
Not to cut me off, but to cut me off. Back to what I was gonna say, and it concerned Phil G. Like we embrace our audience, but we also roast. Like if we roast you, like we roast North Star, we roast Phil G. We mention you guys. That means that we, your fan. Like we're comfortable with you. We did that to a few people who like unfriended us. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like we embraced them, and they were like, they took offense to what we said, and
North Star,
and stopped fucking with us, and
shout out to
but they didn't want to fight though.
No.
Shout out to my man Freddie Rosario. We love you, Freddie Rosario. When we see you, we're gonna jump you. But in the meantime,
Freddie, I've been waiting 20 years for this. You're gonna get fucked up, yo.
Freddie, I'm a fighting motherfucker. I just want to let you know that. I'm telling you now.
Another day you're stepping through the belly of the beast. I leave the compound and make my way to my stomping ground.
Big shout to Misanthropic Altruist. Big shout to Shining Light. Big shout to motherfucking Messenger Rising. My motherfucking MGTOWs holding it down. My motherfucking brethren. Big shout to motherfucking Seekz 1. Big motherfucking shout to DJ C Reality and motherfucking Greystoke. Much respect to Greystoke. Y'all don't even know. So, as we proceed and continue in the tradition of FTSR Flip the Script Radio exclusives, we got the legendary producer K-Def with the MC juxtapose. Got some very, very dope shit right here for you. And I remember again, at one point, C Reality had recommended this particular interview to go back and peep in the archives, you know what I'm saying? Because there's definitely gems in this one. So we got some good shit for you tonight, but we always do. We're too goddamn good to you motherfuckers. Legendary producer K-Def. Exclusive interview right here, right now. Tales from the Flip Radio. Flip the Script.
If you got Sean Price in your playlist and Kid Cudi in the same playlist, you need to don't be my fan no more. Get out of here. Matter of fact, if you're a Kid Cudi fan, kill yourself.
We got K-Def, legendary producer.
Yes. So K-Def, how you get to link up with like Marley Marl and stuff like that?
Wow.
People like that. Legendary.
I think it was like 92. Yeah, one of my boys. It was actually Marley's cousin, John Doe from World Renown.
Oh, man.
He got locked down. When he got out, he was like, "Yo, Marley's my cousin. Let's do 10 joints. We can get on." I was like, "All right." Took him in the studio, did the joints, went upstate. Marley heard him. Dude was down at my house the next day.
That's
a day after that, I was in Beefsteak Charlie's with the Lords of the Underground, and we were doing Funky Child.
Beefsteak Charlie's.
Yeah,
young heads don't know about that.
Yeah,
it's like Sizzler.
Right.
You had to get the tray and go up to the give me the biscuit.
And from there, it just jumped off. Everything. Trash, Youngsters, LL, Heavy D, Moni Love. Down the line, bro.
Domino effect of dope.
And then the whole K-Def and Larry O, the turnaround, like that whole project that came out of that. Those records were first. And then later you did your own thing.
Right. Marley was like one day, I had a few groups I was dealing with, and he was like, "Yo, they cool, man, but yo, get your cousin Larry O, he's nasty." And we did 4 joints, and Big B heard it, and everybody heard Real Life Shit, and it was a rap.
Shouts to Big B, Janine. That has to be, I can honestly say, and I say it all the time, it's probably the most never mentioned, slept on. When people talk about records from that era, I use that record as a gauge to judge who I'm talking to and how knowledgeable they are. Because if you don't mention the turnaround, that album is just
respect.
You know, no doubt. I mean, it belongs up there with all the other, you know, go-to names. And it's Jersey. So take that.
Right. I could dig it. I could definitely dig it. That's what's up.
I mean, I'm definitely a fan of your work, and I would like to know, because you work with a lot of people in the industry, who's your favorite to work with, or just who you vibe with that sticks out?
One of the most inspirational dudes that I dealt with, that it was like we was thrown in the fire together, and Marley actually went out of town, and me and LL was in the studio, and me and him actually cut like 4 joints, and he was like the most inspirational dude, because he was telling me stories about how he started in Farmers Boulevard. He was telling me about the hood. He was telling me how, you know, he was telling me about things that you expect dudes that's older or dudes that's been out there to tell you about things that will lead up to you being successful. Like, you know, he would tell you, look, you gotta watch out for this, you know, stay away from this, stay away from that. Now let's go in the studio and bang this out. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was on, and we just kept banging joints out, and we did some hot joints together. And he was focused, man. He was one of the most focused dudes I ever met.
Wow. I also got to ask, like, what's your opinion on, because this is something that I kind of miss in hip hop. You know, when the producer was a part of the group, and you know there was that cohesiveness. Like the record took you somewhere from the beginning to the end. You know, like Beat and CL, Gangstar, you know, K-Def and Larry O. I think when labels started farming out production to try to target certain demographics, because that's what it seemed like to me. It just seemed so unnatural. Like, do you feel the same way about that, or?
The main thing was a lot of the record labels broke chemistry.
Right.
It was about chemistry. You know, you had Pete Rock, CL Smooth, you had Gangstar. You know, you had a few groups that were, you know, yo, come to the basement, we're gonna get it in. And now it's like, yo, submit your tracks. And we'll let the A&R get to it. Then after the A&R gets to it, the manager get to it. Then after the manager gets to it, the PR person to get to it, and just kind of like destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? Destroyed the whole game. And sadly, you know, the underground hip hop knows that's the problem. Yeah. But corporate really don't really care, because it's about the paper and not really about the chemistry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but I respect the producers that still approach their art like, you know, they do what they do. Like a lot of producers got caught up in that mentality of, you know, oh, I submit some beats to such and such, and I got a primo type joint, I got a club banger, like, you know, that approach just, that's why we still talk about people like you and others are forgotten, you know.
I think social networking is great. I mean, it is oversaturated, because, you know, you got anybody that's just going to reach out to anybody, but the fact that, you know, if you are doing what you need to do, you get a chance to really get to the artists. They might not get back to you, but just you get the opportunity to do it. And I think that, you know, the more artists and producers, more artists and DJs kind of like get together and collab, that might come back into play, because I think that is missing. But yeah, right now it's like, you know, it's too flooded where submit your beats, send me an email, put it in Dropbox, I'll get back to you. Oh, he's out of town. You know, it's never ending saga.
Yeah, I think the digital age has a lot to do with that, because there's no commitment. Back in the day, you had to press wax, you had to get artwork done, you had to put stuff in stores on consignment, and, you know.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I mean, now it's just everybody and their brother got a record out.
Exactly.
Everybody's an artist.
Everybody can do it. Yeah. Everybody can do it now, and it's cool, because I know it's like there's gonna be young talent, there's gonna be new talent, there's inspirational talent, there's veterans, there's dudes that took furloughs. You know, the end of the day is, you know what I'm saying, there got to be some balance.
Right.
Yeah. So Matt asked you who was the best artist you worked with. I want to know who was the worst.
Wow.
Who was the asshole?
You could say it's flip the script. That's what we do here.
Wow.
Wow.
Did that change the atmosphere a bit?
No, that's who we are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, you don't have
to.
Let
me throw a disclaimer for you real quick. Just because somebody's an asshole doesn't mean you don't like them.
Yeah, right. He's just an asshole. I won't work with him again.
Right.
Name names here now.
I really don't want to take it there, because you know, I already know already. It's not a good look.
And they know they know who they are.
You know something? I mean, I know your work. You know, I know you did some work with somebody who's on the wall. You guys got to get on the wall too.
Right.
Did some work with Elder Sensei, right?
Now, as far as L, like L is my dude. You know what I'm saying?
He's cool people.
We got an album coming out called The Enforcers.
Right.
Slice of Spice is gonna be putting this one out.
I've been playing. I've been playing.
We're gonna get Rich back. We're gonna get Rich back.
I mean, definitely. You know, L is great, but I don't know if
Don't be reserved now.
I'm just gonna put it like this.
You was telling me. Nah, let me stop.
Or not.
Do we need a drum roll?
Nah. At the end of the day is I didn't have a great time with Lords of the Underground.
That's a nice way of putting it, though. That's a real professional way of putting it.
Right.
Have a nice
Hey, sometimes
time.
personalities just
Right.
it's nothing
You
against
work-
you know.
You work with one of my favorite people in hip hop.
Right.
Ghostface, man.
Oh, me and Starks. Oh man. I mean, when
we got a Tony Starks. This is our Tony Starks, right? It's Chucky Smash is the Puerto Rican Tony Starks, but
Starks, I could say
he's got to be insane.
When we did Real Life Shit remix, you know, we went to Staten Island. The record label didn't want to go to Staten Island. That's how crazy Wu-Tang was back in the day. But
what year was this though?
This was 95, 96.
Dope.
I got the wax. I got
good years.
Somebody, we got visitors in the kitchen room.
This is how it is.
Continue.
Here. Just it's Action Bronson. Oh no, wait, it's Ghostface.
Yo, what were you saying about me?
So
Ghostface.
Right, but Starks, but Starks was he was down real live from the door. You know what we're saying? We did the dope joint. Then I actually was on the Pretty Tone album.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And I did a lot of that album, and you know, he was always to me like he was always about it, man. You know what I'm saying? He was about it. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was ready to go in, he liked the joint. He did the joint. He wasn't the kind of guy that was like, "Yo, I like that joint. I might want to do it," and then flip the script and out disappear. You know,
he said flip the script.
You know, he was on it.
You can use that.
You know what I'm saying? He was on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Starks is my man. I love him, man. He was always great to work with, man.
It's nice to have someone like you here, man. We represent real.
Feels good
hip-hop.
to be here, man. Feels good to be here to hear real hip hop. That's good to be around real element of real hip hop.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a labor of love for us. I mean, we, you know,
no doubt.
We've all been at this forever. You know, I've put records out and done radio, and we just feel like there was a void. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though you have some stations that'll play some stuff, they still kind of play it safe, and and you know, and we have access to, you know, there's a lot of talent in Jersey. There's a lot of people that, you know, so we try to feature everybody we can. And
the great thing about this is what I'm seeing here, man. It's in Jersey. And you know what I'm saying? Jersey don't get enough love, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Jersey don't get enough love. Like,
city.
I would say, you know, at the end of the day is, I'm from Jersey. 45 King is from Jersey. Elder Sensei's from Jersey. Lords of the Underground's from Jersey.
Name them.
Redman's from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Tretch and them is from Jersey.
PRT.
So, yeah, I got Poor Righteous Teachers from Jersey. You know, it just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? And this is like,
I forget producers, 45 King.
Right. We don't get that much love, but you know, it's great to be here, and I'm glad to see, you know, real cats doing real things, man.
And to come off of what you're saying, it's easy to hear something once it's already been created and innovated.
Exactly.
You know, people got to realize that, you know, this stuff didn't always exist the way it did. Now you have all these tutorials and people to look up to that have been doing it. You know, it's like, you know, people never mention Paul C's name. It's like, yo, you wouldn't be doing this. Like, you know, once you got the model, it's easy to imitate, but innovate, man. You know, it's
definitely. So it's gonna be something where you never heard before. And it's not like I sat there and said, let me load up the MPC 60 right now and make a beat. You got to be kidding me. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, at the end of the day, you're going to hear something from that time and what was going on at that time. So we're part of the archives. And this is why Richard Smith is here, because he's the archive freak. He has it all. He makes sure that people get the preserved sound that was going on back then, and not someone coming in today saying, yo, I got some beats I did from the 90s. You want to put it out? Yeah. I mean, he's not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Richard Smith and Slice of Spice, and be on the lookout for that MPC project. Word. It's going to be not normal.
And absolutely, yes. Shout out to Richard Smith, Slice of Spice. Shout out to K-Def. Legendary right here in the kitchen room.
Round of applause. Round of applause for K-Def and Richard Smith.
We're going to get them back on the mic. We're going to do a little more.
No doubt. Flip the Script Radio, Tales from the Flip. Tales from the Flip with your boy Phil G the Nobody every Sunday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Tune in every motherfucking Wednesday night for Flip the Script Radio with the guards Dave rocking the spot, motherfucking Mateo on the pots, the homie C Reality and the guard Greystoke. Every Wednesday night in the kitchen room. Protect your neck, or you might get yoked. Just saying. Coming up next, we got a very dope golden era-ish set. You know what I'm saying? With such legendary classics from motherfuckers that you know and love, such as the Beat Nuts, the Artifact, Show and E.G., Gang Fraud, you know how to fuck.
Yeah, we're back. We forgot to. It was a little mix-up. We got to get K-Def to speak about this track right here. Okay.
1 2 yeah. This joint right here. This was 1994, and Johnny had listened to the vibe, and KG did this joint, and this is what you call feel-good music, the barbecue music.
Little George Benson.
Yeah, you know, just groove. You know, just a two-step. You know, you ain't got to be no real dancer. You just get your two-step on, have a good time, and this was one of the memorable joints that you just feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it. So I even hit KG up and told him about it. Like, yo, I had to just do it. You know what I'm saying?
We got a couple more. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play him and you give me a little history. All right.
All right. Do your thing. Do your thing. Oh yeah. This was right here. The epitome when I was at the House of Hits.
Woo. And that's a stick-up kid anthem right there.
And it was all about jazz and underground hip-hop. Talking about, you know, when Smith & Wesson was out and, you know, Law Finesse was out and just like all that underground crazy grimy when it was all about jazz.
Word.
Jazz and beats.
This is one of those tuck your chain in joints right here.
And I got 86 joints like this. I need gonna be coming out on Slice of Life.
I gotta get that.
Oh wow. This was around the same time when I made Funky Child. And it was all about horns, jazz, weird, abstract, just go crazy and jump around stuff.
Word.
You know?
The Pete Rock horn era.
Right. It was the Pete Rock. Hip hop was slowing up a little bit, but it was still up tempo. So it's probably good.
New Jersey, that's right. And you mentioned you produced Funky Child, right? For anyone out there that doesn't know.
Right, I produced Funky Child.
The man is in the house that produced Funky
Child.
Child.
Comes the Lord, you name it. And this was in that same bracket, 1993 right here.
It does resemble it. It's got that Funky Child vibe to it.
Right.
It's got that DITC feel to
exactly.
it. That
it was all,
baby, not gonna be able to do it.
Right. Sugar Ray and Stranger D. Right. Double X Flopsy.
It's kind of jazzy. I mean, you know for your jazz.
It's all about the upright bass. This is all about the upright bass.
It's all about upright bass and horns and a quick little substitution or skull snaps drums. And
okay, see, this is fun. This is fun. Do the next.
I don't know if I got. Let me see if I got anything else. Hang up. Wait a second. We can shout it out anyway. It's okay.
This is Law Finesse and Big L, and this is super hot.
Word. Little memory lapse, but you're right. It's dope anyway. It's all right. It's Flip the Script. It's what we do. Would Richard Smith like to kick a verse over this since it's... Uh-oh. All right. So we're about done, right? Is that where we're at now? Peace. We out. Next week, next Wednesday. We'll see everybody then. Peace.
Peace.
No doubt. Good looks for staying tuned to the motherfucking end, motherfuckers. Tales from the Flip the Script Radio. Big shout to Misanthropic Altruist. Big shout to Staying Free MGTOW. He ain't in the chat room anymore. It's dope for him to pass through though. Big shout to BB Rock, Seekz 1, Hillian Descent, aka Highly Indecent. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Low 1, aka Low Shun. Big up to Curse HLH. He should be in the kitchen room next week. Big shout to C Reality. Big shout to Naima. And big shout to One Elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Tune in next Wednesday, 8 to 11 right here. Flip the Script Radio. And tune in next Sunday, 7 to 9. And we about out of time. Peace.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tail from Flip the Script Radio, and I'm gonna tell y'all how to follow us. All you gotta do is get your smartphone, your iPhone, your Droid, whatever, and go to the App Store, the Play Store, and look for MixLR app. That's MixLR, and it's an app, okay? You download the app, you log in. It's easy. You can link it to Facebook, or you can just set it up with any Gmail account or any legitimate email address that you might have, okay? And then you look for Flip the Script. So, MixLR, get the app, follow Flip the Script Radio. Your ears will thank you. We hip-hop's new crib, y'all. Peace.